Okay, let's go because I am really, I don't know why I'm doing this. Okay, here we go. Let's just do a little music, just something really smooth. Okay, let's go. Okay. I can't be long. I can't be long. But I got most of my show produced, so I said, let me see if I can squeeze this in because my show is like 60% produced, maybe 70. I want to say 70% produced. Okay. So I got ready. I said, let me just try to do this really quickly for the task squad that don't have Patreon. Maybe they'll have something to watch tonight, right? I can squeeze in just a little something. I don't want to be long. I don't want to be long with this at all. Okay. Let me see who's all here. I'm just gonna wait a few minutes. Can you guys do me the biggest favor? Hit the thumbs up button right now while you're thinking about it. We may not get a big audience because we were on earlier and they don't send out dual notifications back to back. So just be mindful. It would help if you share to other Task Squad members and if you hit the thumbs up button. Okay. Yeah, I want to do a little housekeeping and then I'm going to get into this really quickly, y'all, and then I'm done. I'll see all of y'all, and we're going to push Patreon back to 9 p.m. Eastern, okay? All right? And we'll be out of there at 10 p.m. on the dot, I promise you. How many people know that it don't take all day to tell the truth? Okay? So for all of my Patreons, I'm going to give you another 30 minutes to get ready for tonight, okay? And we got a show for you. We do. That I do know. We got a good season finale of Behind the Groove tonight now at 9 p.m. Eastern, 8 p.m. Central. Okay. Behind the Groove tonight, 9 p.m. Eastern, 8 p.m. Central. Okay. The season finale is tonight. Thank you so much. Okay, I want to do this little housekeeping really quickly before I get started, and I'm not going to be long. I see some lint. It's going to mess up my OCD. Okay, it's gonna mess with my OCD. Okay, it's still there. Okay, where is my lint roller? It's right here. Okay. Uh okay, do I got it? Okay, you know what? That's gonna wear me out. Okay. I see it and it's wearing me out. Okay, I'm just gonna have to ignore it right now. I'm gonna have to ignore it, Task Squad. Hold on, let me see so. Got it. Okay. Um, hey everybody, hello. Um, You know they're gonna say you on that stuff, Tyesse. Okay, there you go. You know they're gonna say you on that stuff. That booger sugar if you keep playing with this lint. Okay, so let me do these lips really quickly, y'all. Hold on one second. All right, got them together. Okay, let's rock and roll. Thank y'all for being patient. Thank y'all for tuning in. Okay, so let me explain members only and Patreon. Okay, so people can understand. Okay, members only is on YouTube. Members only is YouTube. It's a special section of my YouTube channel where I can put videos that are not publicly available, that are not free. Members only have access. We have 2 tiers now. Okay. So there's a 99-cent tier that most of you already have. Okay. But I created a new tier and I only did that to put some videos in there that I don't want these invaders to see. So I said, I'm going to create a tier and I'm going to use that specifically for stuff that, you know, these bone carriers, they're not going to pay $20 to see them videos. So I can put those videos in a special member vault, right? And so, yeah, they're not going to pay $20 to get to watch those videos. Since they want to be in my members only so bad, then they'll just be there watching the 99-cent videos, if that makes sense. Okay. All right. So there is a 99-cent tier that most of you are part of. Nothing changes. You'll always have that. And I put one video or two, a couple of videos in the $20 tier. Don't worry about it because most of you have already seen it. If you missed it, I'm sorry, that one video. Okay. It was just one video. All right. All right. I don't expect you to pay $20 to see one video. I do not. Okay. Okay. But everything is the same. All of the tiers are the same. And I hope that's not confusing. I hope that makes sense. We have 2 tiers. One tier is just for me to put some things in that I want to put in. Your tier is still 99 cents and still the same. Don't worry about the other tier. Okay. If you want to see the video that bad, it's $20. It ain't that deep for me. It ain't that deep. I promise you. Okay. All right. It's the best of the Tyesse Report tier. If you want to see that video that bad, go on over there. You pay $20 for it, but it ain't that deep. Okay. Patreon is not members only. Okay. One more time. Patreon is a whole separate entity. It is not members only. Remember, members only is YouTube. Patreon is a whole separate entity. Got it? All right. Okay. You'll see links to join Patreon. You'll see links to join Patreon in the chat. We have a season finale tonight. Okay. Was there something on that? Okay, wait a minute. Hold on one second. Okay. Everybody got it? We all clear? All hearts and minds clear? Perfect. I want to talk about Celestial, Prophetess Celestial. Some of y'all know Prophetess Celestial. Prophetess Celestial. Say that 8 times fast. How many of y'all know this woman? She has like a little doily on her head. And how many of y'all know this lady, y'all? I don't. Baby, listen, these people are just, it's too much. How many know Prophetess Celestial? I think I got a photo of her with my original thumbnail. You know her? Okay. Y'all got it? She prophesies nothing but DEATHs. She has you've never heard of her. Oh, wow. Okay, well, you must not be on TikTok. Uh-huh. She prophesies nothing but DEATHs. Okay. Uh-huh. Hi. She's too dark for me. It's like she don't say nothing about the goodness of God. God is it is doom and gloom. And so the question, you guys, today is, what is the role of the prophet? right? What is the role of the prophet? And I looked it up. I sure did. Hold on. I think I got it. Hold on one second. What is the role of the prophet? I'm gonna tell you what the role of the prophet is as soon as I find it. Okay. The role of the prophet is primarily to serve as a messenger or intermediary between the divine and humanity, conveying messages, guidance, or warnings from a higher power. They often act as as spokespersons for God, interpreting his will and communicating his plan to the people. Okay. So all this, you gonna DIE tomorrow at 3 o'clock. It's like, man, come on. This is not from God. I'm sorry. None of this is from God. And I know several prophets. I deal with a lot of prophets, both in my regular life and in my virtual life. Hey Pringle, hey everybody. So Naida says, let me bring her comment back up. Naida says to encourage, edify, and warn. That is the role of the prophet. Well, I don't know what is wrong with this woman. I really don't. I don't like diagnosing people. I really don't. But we can be really safe to say that there is something going on with her mentally. It has to be. This is not normal, y'all. And I'm not a psychiatrist or a psychiatrist, but I do know a little touch when I see one, y'all. It's all in our eyes. Okay. And so we have to be careful when we watch this stuff. And so what's trending right now heavy on TikTok, I keep seeing the videos, they keep popping up, and I said, I'm gonna have to talk about this. I'm gonna have to talk about this. God doesn't always send doom warnings, he sends confirmation and good news as well. Yeah, so if you got like a one-track God talking to you, yeah, it may not be God, sweetheart. Yeah. Okay. Let me bring this down, you guys. So, y'all, this is so unfortunate because this man just died, and she's around there, and the people around there, and you can't fault the bloggers because it is what it is, but she prophesied that Malcolm Jamal Warner was going to DIE. She said she told God he doesn't do anything, he's a good man, and God told her, it isn't something he did, it will be just people just they DIE. This is how God talks to her, y'all. And it's like, this man just passed away. Like, come on, y'all. Just passed away. But the self-righteous sector has picked up on her latest DEATH prophecy. And it is Jackie Hill Perry. I'm talking about this is fresh from God through her. Jackie Hill Perry is her latest. Okay, so she's already claiming a victory lap. Now we know that a broken clock is right twice a day. So with the amount of people that she say is going to DIE, of course you may get one or two right. You see what I'm saying? And so Jackie Hill Perry is her latest. And she really goes in. I don't think she liked Jackie Hill Perry. She's already put the numbers on Beyonce. Beyonce is leaving up out of here very soon. Bishop Jakes, she talks about everybody. God has told her everybody, basically. Yeah. Ain't it crazy, CC? But what I'm gonna say is this, y'all. What I'm gonna say is this. We got to do better. We got to do better, y'all. As the body of Christ, the church, whatever you want to call it. This ain't it. This is not it. But I wanted to talk about this because I've seen several of the TikTokers mention the witch of Endor, right? And so hold on one second because I had it earlier. Give me 1 minute. Let me pull this up. Okay, let me get this really quickly. Uh-huh. Okay. Okay, so King Saul, facing an imminent battle with the Philistines and feeling abandoned by God, who no longer communicated with him through dreams, prophets, or Urim or Thummim, desperately sought spiritual guidance. This was particularly troubling because Saul had previously banished mediums and necromancers from the land. Okay. Despite his own decree, Saul disguised himself and, accompanied by two men, journeyed to Endor to consult a woman with a familiar spirit, essentially a medium or a necromancer. Are you praying with me tonight, Taswa? Are y'all praying with me? The woman, visibly startled and recognizing Saul through the encounter, brought forth a spirit described as an old man wrapped in a robe. Help me, Holy Ghost. This spirit was recognized by Saul as Samuel and delivered a devastating message. God had turned away from Saul and had given the kingdom to David, and that Saul and his sons would perish in battle the following day. This prophecy came to pass as Saul and his sons were indeed defeated and killed in battle against the Philistines on Mount Gilboa. Despite Saul's deception and her fearful reaction, the woman showed compassion to the distraught Saul, urging him to eat, providing him a meal to restore his strength. Okay? Now, while the biblical text identifies the spirit as Samuel, there are different interpretations regarding its true nature. Some believe it was genuinely Samuel's spirit, while others suggest it may have been a demonic spirit impersonating Samuel, or even a deception by the witch herself through ventriloquism. That's, when somebody's mouth don't move, but you hear voices, right? Let me tell y'all something. I ain't no Bishop Felton, but this ain't a case for Columbo. Okay? Y'all, these people are dealing with a lot of dark energy. They're playing with a lot of dark energy. They feel very comfortable. And then you tap in a little mental illness with that. And I'm sure whatever dark force there is in the world is having a field day with these people. Whatever dark energy there is in the world, they've tapped into it. And so I don't know who she's talking to, but I am 1,000% sure it is not God. I don't know who the hell she's talking to. I don't know who's telling her Jackie Hill Perry is going to leave here. But I can tell you this, it ain't God. Now, she said anybody that talks against her will get boils on their booty, on your butt. She prayed that boils show up on your butt. I will let y'all know tomorrow if they show up on my booty. I'll let y'all know tomorrow. But that is where we are at, y'all. We're at the Oda Mae Brown from Ghost, Miss Cleo. We're at that sort of intersection in pop culture now, where all you need is a TikTok, a backdrop with some shiny lights in the background, turn the lights down, and hey, you in business. The Lord told me that Evelyn Champagne King is going to choke on a chicken bone at 2:00. It's really that comical at times. The Lord told me that one of the four tops is going to trip in Chicago and break his ankle. Top Squad, I remember back in the day when, there was real like heavy prophets that was coming to town. Some of them were little, but I remember the prophets of yesteryear, they were really heavy, y'all. I ain't gonna lie. They would tell you stuff and did not know you. I'm talking about they was tapping into that thing. Today, it just feels a little different, y'all. It feels like, I don't know, they tapped into some type of portal and somebody's telling them something and it ain't from the other side, the light side. But do you guys remember the prophets of back in the day? I'm talking about late 70s, early 80s. Man, they would look at you and tell you everything. Yeah, you was over there doing this last night and God is not pleased. They would give you warning before destruction. They would tell you about, things that were coming in your life, what to avoid. It was real deep. I don't know when it all left, y'all. I don't know when it I won't say left, when it all shifted. We used to be scared of the people back in the day. We were scared because they were just that heavy. I don't know, this energy nowadays, Ty Squad, it just feels a little different. It feels a little off. Yeah. And I remember which he's gone on to the great beyond. But I remember I was sitting in Holy Deliverance, maybe one Sunday night or one Sunday evening. I was sitting in Holy Deliverance, and Roger the Cure was looking at me. He was just staring at me. I felt very uncomfortable because I felt like he was staring in me. It was really weird, y'all. Them people, I don't know. But, he's a whole nother, okay, that's a whole nother story. The way he was looking, like he was looking at everything I did the night before. Okay, let me see what y'all saying here. Warning before destruction. Yeah, you're right. Ty, you can walk in the church and they can see it. Everything, what you did, they can still smell the lube on you from the night before. In 2005, I was at college choir rehearsal, and the prophet lady pointed at a woman on my road saying she was pregnant and to not be afraid how her parents would react. None of us knew who she was. Or was the woman pregnant, Kirby? Ooh. And not to be afraid of how her parents would react. None of us knew she was. Oh, wow. Uh-huh. It was a healthy fear. It wasn't a traumatic fear, Desiree. It was kind of like you wanted to live your life a little better. Put a little starch in your back and kind of sit up straight. That kind of like, it was kind of like Debbie Allen from Fame walking with that stick. Okay, you want fame? Well, fame costs. Kind of like that energy. None of us knew she was pregnant. She just told that woman's business and outed her. Okay, well, see, that's a whole nother thing. I remember some things like that back in the day, too. Sometimes they would know something about somebody, some of them sketchy prophets, they would know something, and then, that was their way of putting their business out. I'm going to say this, y'all. I'm going to say this. I don't know Valerie Moore. I do not know Valerie Moore. But it was something about when she prophesied to Karen and Kiara that this didn't sit right with me. I'm sorry. When she was telling Kiara, you're afraid that your mama's going to DIE. And I said, is there something about this? I don't know. Maybe something was just a little off. I don't know, Taswa. Uh-huh. Okay, Theo is just calling it right out. Hold on, let me get Theo here. We're going to get out of here in about 5 minutes, y'all. Yeah. Just like even the Marcus Rogers of the world. Abednego, these people, what they have tapped into is they've tapped into people that easily follow wayward doctrines. So Marcus Rogers right now has done a compilation that he created of AI pastors. And they're saying some real vile things. And so, the people that follow him think he's of God, but he's really not. Prophetess Dr. Valerie Moore has been walking really heavy. Has anyone listened to her? She told us Saturday there will be a surprising person to die very soon. I don't know. I just don't. It felt that whole thing felt off to me. I know Karen had been losing a lot of weight. She had been losing weight. She's probably been on her diet medications and stuff. But I never thought of Karen having nothing bad because it was like she was on Ozempic. First thing that come to my mind was Ozempic, not cancer. Mm-hmm. Well, who is her spiritual mother, child? Listen, you know, this ain't about Prophetess Dr. Valerie Moore. I just wanted to tell you, Dr. Moore, I just felt your video, you know, that video was a little, just something was off with it. I ain't saying nothing about you. Thank y'all for joining Patreon, Naomi and all y'all. I ain't saying that you're not a prophet and none of that. I just feel like something was a little iffy. I'm gonna leave it at that. Oh, Juanita Bottom is her spiritual mother. Oh, they put it in the chat. Juanita Bottom is her spiritual mother. Okay, well, got it. Yeah, let's put it like that, Bees Bars. Why is it everybody has to be unalive? Okay, Beyonce is number one on the list. She gotta go, according to Prophetess Celestial. Her latest hit piece is what's that lady that be dressing like a truck driver, but she said she delivered? Jackie Hill Perry. Jackie Hill Perry is her latest, you know. Well, listen, y'all, we're not even a month or two out from Tiffany Montgomery saying she was sitting on the front row of her conference when God told her some things about Matthew Stevenson. She said God told her, and then commits to getting up there talking about, if you don't leave who you with, you gon'. People have been really bold here lately. She said that Venus and Serena are men. Wow. Okay, she got that Candace Owens energy on her. Okay. Ty Squad, I think we need to keep a lookout, you know, for all of these people that just pop up, and, you know, be mindful not to follow everything you see, you know, even if it's funny. Don't even take it into your eye gate, even if it's funny. Just be mindful. They stay lying on God. God ain't said nothing to you. I'm comfortable saying it. He ain't told you nothing, lady. You know. All right, y'all. I'm gonna have to get off of here because I don't want to get caught up in the rapture. I can get caught up in the rapture. Now I can stay if I drop the link and somebody come up and say a few words. I can. I can stay a little while for that. I can drop the link, and if you have anything to add to, are you talking to demons or are you talking to God? Then I may stick around for a few moments. The link is in the chat. I may stick around, but other than that, I gotta go. I just wanted to say, I just thought it was horrible that this woman is relishing in her prophecy about Malcolm Jamal Warner. Blessings, Tyesse. I believe problem people are having with prophets more is that they're not seeing any of the celebratory prophetic words given any glory to God and more self-gain. Okay, Ronnie Lampkin, I can see what you're saying, brother. Yeah. Yeah, it's when it seems like it's rooted in ego and not rooted in the edification and glory of God. I like that, Ronnie Lampkin. I like that. But the bigger issue is we keep platforming them because they raise money. Well, yeah, it's called the Brian Karn dichotomy. What do you do when you have somebody that is antithetical to everything that they're teaching, but they generate some good buckets? Their behavior outside of the church is antithetical to everything that they're teaching, but they raise a good bucket. We need this shirt untied. Yeah, I have to get that shirt done. I got to get it done, CJ. God ain't told you shit. He haven't. God ain't told you shit. Excuse me, everybody, all the church folks in the back. Excuse me. We got the Witcher Endor over there talking to somebody. They said it was Samuel. We don't know who the hell that was. All right. As we move forward, y'all, we watch, we wait. What did Timber say? We just wait on the wall. We move forward in this because, you know, every day there's some type of scandal that comes out. If it ain't a scandal, it's something like this, y'all. So we just wait against the wall and watch the wall, Ty Squad. But I can tell y'all this: God ain't told these people nothing. And you know, They better be glad it's not like in the biblical days. Remember when you just drop DEE, right? Just drop, did I say DEE? When you just drop DEAD right there in the biblical days, you just drop. That's what it needs to happen. And then maybe they'll stop playing with God. So you're up in the pulpit and you're lying on God and you just fall over right there. Mm-hmm. Who was that? I think that was hold on. Let me see what happened. What happened to Ananias and Sapphira? In the book of Acts, Ananias and Sapphira, okay, is Sapphira? Okay, were Sapphira, were a couple who sold a piece of property and conspired to deceive the apostles by keeping some of the money for themselves while pretending to donate the full amount to the church. God struck them both DEAD for their deception. Oh. The narrative describes how Ananias, being confronted by Peter, fell down. Oh, Jesus. Right next to, later, Sapphira, unaware of her husband's fate, repeated the lie and also died right next to him. Okay, y'all, that's my cue. Oh my God. So that's what we need to get back to. Okay, they said she lied and she papaya right there next to him. Let's get 2 body bags here. Was it Peter? Not Paul. Okay, let me see. Being confronted by Peter. Oh, okay. I find it funny how God tells them about everyone except them. Yeah. Get 2 body bags. We need 2 body bags over here, honey. They'll stop playing with God. I say a Paul and error. Okay. Yeah, they'll stop playing with God and stop lying so much. And get a couple of people, croaking over right there on the spot. Then we'll get some act right up in here. Live on these YouTube channels too. Sit up here all the time talking about everybody a witch, everybody a warlock. Stop lying on people so much. Live on the air one night, just All right, Tyesse. I think I need to rest between shows, so I don't want to be on here too long. I think I still may be able to do 8:30. Well, Tyesse, don't push it. Just do 9 o'clock. I'm gonna do 9 o'clock tonight in Patreon. I still got a couple more slides to upload, a couple more slides to do, and then I'm done. All right. Wanted to come on here and give y'all just a little something about what's going on in the world of prophecy and the prophetic, y'all. It's a whole reality show. Okay, a whole reality show. All right, everybody. I gave about 30 minutes. Perfect. I love you guys. Thank y'all. If you see this on the replay crew, thank y'all for joining. Thank y'all for watching. Thank y'all for the thumbs up. I'll see all of my Patreons in exactly 2 hours and 7 minutes. Okay, 9 p.m. Eastern, 8 p.m. Central. Have a phenomenal rest of your evening, and I will see everybody else on tomorrow. Yeah, let's cue the music. Cue the music.